Move over, Muhammad Ali! I am the best box! Yeah, 1.7 is the best. It feels like heaven and it's no contest. When it takes you to victory, I gotta tell you guys, you'll be chasing it if you manage to get a win as this big macho Michelin man of a man. I'm telling you, you can't go back. And when you get semi-decent at identifying the right spots, you genuinely convince people that you belong there, you were always there, and there's no question on their mind. It's the Mandela effect in constant motion with this game, and if you're able to pull it off with this, I'm telling you, take the time, run around the map. This is the first time I was doing it on this map, so I know you guys can do it too if I pulled it off. You just gotta keep looking. I've seen some very creative spots, and there was two in my mind that I was considering on the walk over to this spot, and this one was just sort of luck of the draw. I had the idea to be a little side table, so we're gonna be maybe a coffee table. It makes sense to have a side table. You don't want to put your coffee on the desk with your electronics. What if something happens and table shakes? Bzz. It just makes sense. Your brain would expect to have a table here, and you gotta worry about the downward angles. If someone comes sneaking up from underneath you, you gotta be wary. You gotta be wary, folks. Now we gotta switch over to doing some finer details. We're just doing it in a risque area, I think. The objective is to be seen. It's what we love about Meccha Chameleon. I just keep doing details, like la-di-da-di-da. Maybe this is the strategy, guys. Start with the details, work out the aggressive lines later on. But sometimes I do it the other way, where you really need the structure. It's just that the table structure is so easy to kind of quickly BS. For other hiding spots, it's critical you get those aggressive lines in first. Like if you're blending in the brickwork, and you're just working on the texturing of the individual bricks, you're gonna stick out. What? You think I stick out? That's the whole point, though. The whole point is to be something that you notice, just not uncanny to where your brain goes, that's not right. You have the shadows there, well, that reinforces it. They either see me from on top, or they play footsie a little bit underneath the desks, and they kick me, and then it's all over at that point. That's why I always request, please let us toggle collision. I think it would be fun. I don't see that being as broken as what people currently do, which is hide inside of AFK hunters. You know, like that to me seems... I've done it before. It feels dirty. It feels great, to be honest. It doesn't matter how great it feels, though. It still is against the Geneva Code. But that could just be my opinion. If you add toggleable collision to the settings, then it can't hurt anybody. We could just experiment with it, see how it affects the game. There's no way you looked right at me! That barrel of the shotgun was poked into me like a walking stick. That guy is certifiably blind. But let's look at another game where I'm being stared at from multiple angles, from multiple hunters, and still being incognito. Alright, where do you go with somebody this big? You know, do you try to be out in the open? Like, could I be a box? Wonder Chameleon powers activate shape of a box. Man, if the developers took out this body position, the people would revolt. I might not be box shaped, okay? But we gotta take a crack at it, you know? Screw thinking outside it all the time. Let's just go a little crazy. So crazy, in fact, that my straight lines are curved and the curved ones are straight. How do I do this? Nobody knows. You just don't look at it too hard, and that's how it goes. Just gotta have that big box energy. Anyways, a little pro tip. There are some maps where when you use an eyedrop effect on a previously eyedropped off the wall, or when you eyedrop off this box in this case, you put it on the body, it gives you that color, but when you eyedrop off yourself the next time to get it consistent, the map can sometimes adjust the metallic slider. And it only seems to be the metallic slider, so always keep an eye on that. Usually you're at 0 when you're copying something like a box like this, but I have an issue, and I'm sure a lot of you guys also get an issue where you copy off your body, and it does that. And at this point, I've learned to kind of use it to my advantage. Like if I just want the next darker shade, I'll copy off my body intentionally. But I think that could be attached to the scroll wheel, and then you can get the next lighter shade at the same time. Just hold spacebar, scroll down. Hold spacebar, scroll up. Because right now I feel like I'm using a gimmick. It's very useful, but I'd rather have it implemented. Of course, we gotta do the finer details. Little scribbles here and there. The scribbles are not gonna be perfect. Do not stress over the scribbles. You think the machine that printed that sticker at the factory was stressing? No. Do what you're programmed, or in this case, do what your capabilities allow you to do. It's search time, baby. You think I'm gonna get a spot? I'm racking up the points already. I think I'm in a good spot, because it's a good spot to be a box. That's for sure. Already at 700. Let's go. I couldn't help but notice, though, before I added all these little squiggles, it kind of looked like googly eyes, I won't lie. It's making me laugh here in the editing booth. But the fact that I'm in the immediate respawn of each hunter's line of sight and not being found by any of them is disgusting. It's a skill issue, I guess. Oh my goodness, I'm farming. This is what you gotta do if you want to be on top of the leaderboards, though. You either gotta be really good at blending in, or really good at being convincing. Not to mention having the ability to paint under pressure. This is intense. Like, I want to look around, but I can't. I want a rear view mirror. Like I'm driving. Frantic and just get as much detail. Dude, they don't see me. I am a box. I must be the imagination box, and these guys are all Squidward, because they just think I'm a box, but I'm much more than just a box at this point. I am a hallucination. He's looking right at me. There's no way. There's no way. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Stop it. Holy cow. Holy cow. I'm a box. I am a box. I am a boxing champ. Move over, Muhammad Ali. I am the best box that has ever existed in the entire history of boxes. Holy crap. Holy guacamole. Come on, copy it. They're still looking at me. I'm so anxious. I gotta keep detailing. Be the box. If I stop boxing, then I will get shut in and closed forever. Holy cow. Being able to adjust your character model size has just been a game changer. I hope they keep doing things like this. I love it. Got all the time in the world. I am invisible. I'm running a mod, guys. I'm just gonna get capped on one of these. No! That scared me! Holy! What are you still doing here? The video's over. Go. Do something. Go hide, you know? Try some of these out with the big guys. Don't be shy. Come on. Leave. You want more? Well, be patient. There's more coming your way. Do all that YouTube stuff. Click all those buttons. You know what buttons I'm talking about. Love you guys. See you guys in the next one.